Hi everyone, I'm Delilah, aka ASSASSINA-san. Welcome to something a little different today. No reviews, no let's plays, no whatever else I do. What we're doing today is I'm focusing on the Game Awards that's coming up on December 10th. And I'm going to, on this video, not only vote for my choices of each category in the Game Awards, but I'm also going to predict what I think will actually win, because those two probably very different. Maybe not, maybe some of the same. Who knows? So, hey, this is future me cutting in to say this is my choice of Game of the Year based on the Game Awards. I'm gonna do my own video of my Game of the Year that includes Miles Morales and Demon Souls and maybe Cyberpunk, depending on how much I play. So don't take this as like this is my definitive Game of the Year. I am including games that pop up at the end of the year, and I'm not gonna be choosing just from the Video Game Awards list. This is just me choosing based on what's available for the Video Game Awards. But yeah, this is all based on the Game Awards, not anything else. I will do my own Game of the Year video, and I've done my Game of the Generation, so you could check that out. Okay, now back to past me, I think. Yeah, okay. But I am not a part of the voting committee. My vote counts for 10%, just like all of the general public. No, that's not right. This isn't politics. If you're not part of the voting committee, which I'll show you right here, is not me in any way, shape, or form, our vote counts as, well, 10% of it. Okay, so we're gonna go here to the main homepage. That's me, and well, tells you can add to calendar, vote now, I don't know, all this shit about, maybe. I'm not trying to give you a tour of this website, you can just go there yourself. Excellent, just what I wanted. I feel great. Good start on the video. Can you fix your website, please? Oh well. Go into nominees, which is what we want. This video's already a disaster, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start from the bottom because the top is Game of the Year, and that I want to leave for last because it's the hardest decision ever. But yeah, I'm not on any of the voting committees. They choose big outlets like IGN, What's Good Games, Funhouse, GameSpot probably, you know, the works. Not me, I'm counting the 10% just like you. So my vote probably counts for like 0.1% maybe of all the votes. So don't get mad at me on my choices. There are some categories I do not feel confident in voting for, but I'm gonna vote anyway based on, I don't know, maybe who's brown, or maybe who's a woman, or maybe who's cute, I don't know, weird looking, cool name, I don't know, weird criteria that I'll make up as I go along, just because my vote doesn't really hold any weight. Had my vote held weight, then I definitely would have not voted, period. And I'll be clear about what games I played, what I didn't play, what my thinking is, what I know, what I don't know, blah, 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 blah. Be completely transparent. So let's get started. Best esports team. Recognizing a specific esports team, not the full organization, judged the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2020. I don't watch esports. I haven't since Overwatch. I feel like League of Legends is the esports god because they have been around for so long. So, but I really like Overwatch. So maybe I'll because I like Overwatch so much, I'll do Overwatch. Because. Alright, nominees for the best esports host. The best host or commentator of esports events, both in venue or in broadcast. 2020, irrespective of game or language. Well, I don't know who any of these people are. I've, like, once again, never watched esports. I like her mischievous face. I like that he's brown. So I would vote between those two. Let's do him. Okay, best esports game. For the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. I don't play esports game. I like Overwatch, but the truth is League of Legends is a behemoth. It has been, always will be. Oh, hi, Raiden. That's my cat. And I'll go League of Legends. Best esports event. Okay. Recognizing an event across single or multiple days that delivered a best of class experience for participants and the broadcast audience. I'm just gonna go with Overwatch because that's the game I like. Esports coach. Okay, most outstanding for performance and conduct. I don't know. This guy has a cool name, Raymond Rambo. We'll vote for him. So far, these categories I don't follow. Best esports athletes. The esports athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2020, irrespective of game. Alright, who's playing Overwatch? No one. Alright, let's go League of Legends. 2 people. I have to choose between EO, Shadowmaker, SU, and they both look very concentrated, so I'm gonna go for him. I like his facial expression. He looks happy to do what he's doing. Okay, best debut game. Okay, finally something I could speak to. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio, Carry On, Mortal Shell, Raji, Ruku, Phasmophobia. I've only played Phasmophobia and Carry On. I didn't beat Carry On. Good game though. That would be my second pick. I didn't play Mortal Shell, but I was interested in it. But so many Souls games, I take a break. I'm taking a break from them, except Demon Souls right now, obviously. So I'm gonna go Phasmophobia. That was super popular, especially around Halloween. Big streamers were playing it, random people were playing it, non-gamers were playing it. It was kind of like in the Among Us Fall Guys camp. First streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community in 2020. I know a lot of peers, Jan Lopez, Valkyrie, and Tim the Tatman a little bit. I know one, she's beautiful. 2, she, Black Girls Gaming. She does a lot of work with them. And I think that's great. I'm inclined to vote for her just for what she's doing for the Black people in the gaming community. We need that. She's also the most good-looking person here. I mean, whatever. That doesn't matter. Tim the Tatman, he's really popular. Probably will win, likely. I don't follow enough of his content, but very popular. Probably the most popular next to Valkyrie. Who she has good energy. She's very high energy, very happy, giddy, really appeals to the younger population of fans. Pretty positive and very popular, but lately she's been only playing Among Us, which I know is really catering to her community who wants that. She's playing with a bunch of other big streamers and YouTubers or whatever, so it creates a time for them to connect, and also I'm sure her community wants that, so good on her for catering to her community, but I can't watch the same game over and over again. So Alana Pierce, she's done so much. She's done charity work, she does editorial stuff, she's worked for Funhouse, IGN, she created the Accessibility Awards. She has joined Kind of Funny for XCast and then left, and now she's doing Santa Monica Studio, like creative stuff, creative writing. She did Play, Watch, Listen with a bunch of other game devs or actors or musicians. She does a lot, and she plays a variety of games, which I like. She doesn't create Let's Plays or anything like that, but she will stream some games here and there, including Among Us. She's more mature content, like more, I think something I can chew a lot more, a little bit on my level, despite being young. She's doing a lot in the game industry, and I didn't predict these last ones because I don't fucking know. So my predictions are what I choose. I'm sorry. And for the best debut game, I think that Phasmophobia will win, as well as my vote. Okay, now coming here. I predict that Tim the Tatman will... No. I predict and I vote for Alana Pierce. She's just done so much. My second pick would be Jan or Valkyrie. That's who I want to win. Okay. Best multiplayer for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. Okay, so I will have to choose Among Us because of how popular it is. I don't know why Animal Crossing is here. Super popular game, but for multiplayer, Nintendo multiplayer, like no, that doesn't mix. My second choice would be Fall Guys. I was very interested in Valorant though. This is both my prediction and my vote. Best sports racing game for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. I don't usually play these, but you know what? Tony Hawk, I know that one. Yep. Know that one. It was a cultural phenomenon when I was growing up as a teenager, and so here it is, and I think it'll also win my prediction and my vote. So far, everything I predicted is also my vote. But that won't always be the case. Best sim strategy game. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. So I played very little of Gear Tactics. I know a lot about XCOM. Microsoft Flight Simulator I've seen like in videos and it looks really good. I'm gonna vote for that, and I think it'll win, but maybe not. I think what they did was insane. Like, you can go literally anywhere in the world. That's crazy. I hope they win. I predict they will win, and I vote that they will win. Okay. Best family game for the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. This is hard. I would say it's between Animal Crossing and Fall Guys. I personally did not play Animal Crossing because it's not my kind of game, but it was super popular with kids, with adults, with non-gamers, with gamers, and I think that's beautiful. I'm voting Fall Guys, but I predict Animal Crossing will win. Fall Guys, super fun. Okay, best fighting game for the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. Granblue Fantasy. I love Arc System Works. Guilty Gear X2 is like one of my favorite fighting games of all time, but I didn't play Granblue. I'm gonna vote and predict Mortal Kombat 11. That was a really good game. Story and the tutorial was so good. Okay, best role-playing game for the best game design with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. This is hard. It would definitely be between Final Fantasy VII Remake and Persona 5 Royal. I played Persona 5, not Royal. Couldn't sink in 100 and something hours again into that game, even though they added stuff. I think it's pretty cool though that people still loved that new experience despite it being added on content. I'm gonna vote for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and my prediction is Persona 5 Royal. And the reason is because I'm surprised. I mean, I want to predict this in a way because it's also Game of the Year. So like, well, Game of the Year nominee, sorry. So it's like, okay, well, why wouldn't this win? But that's not how they calculate it. In terms of role-playing, Persona 5 is really strong. Yakuza is also good, but I haven't played it yet. You know what? I'm gonna predict and vote Final Fantasy VII Remake. I feel like more people in the games media industry are going to pick this. Just like I feel like a lot of people in games media are connected with Alana Pierce, because she's like actively involved in everything. She joins all kinds of podcasts. So because they're the ones whose votes really count, I do think that this is gonna be not. I think fans would pick Persona 5 Royal. I think games media is gonna pick Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, I'm voting and predicting Final Fantasy VII. Best action adventure for the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. This is hard. Thank you for bringing back Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That was a great game. Could have been Game of the Year in 2019. Not for me, but definitely top 5 it was. So. Best action adventure. I feel like The Last of Us is more of a survival horror, especially if you play on survival difficulty, so I'm gonna leave that one out. Puzzles were not that much. Combat traversal, okay. Combat was great, but everything else in this category, I feel like Jedi Fallen Order had the best puzzles, and Spider-Man Miles Morales had the best traversal, and Ori might have the best puzzle solving as well as Jedi Fallen Order, but the game that I feel like was my favorite action adventure of all of these as an adventure game is Ghost of Tsushima. But I feel like Star Wars fits all of what this description is saying. That's action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. This had all of that, but this is the most beautiful game I had ever played, and it... Why did I do that? Okay, we're back. So, this is really hard. I feel like this would be the right choice, like if I'm thinking about the category. But this is my choice. Ghost of Tsushima. But what I think will win is Star Wars. I think Star Wars will win. But I'm choosing Ghost of Tsushima. Okay. Best action game. Action genre focused primarily on combat. Can we say Doom? Can I predict and say Doom? My second choice would be Hades. Super popular game, but well received. In terms of combat, like first person shooting, Doom, oh my god, so good. So yeah, that action, this game is action genre focused primarily on combat. That is Doom. Okay. Innovation and accessibility. Thank you for including this reward, Jeff Keighley. Award. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help. Okay, The Last of Us. Both my prediction and my vote. It had so many options. Best VR AR game. I didn't really play any. I think Half-Life Alyx will win. I didn't play any of these though, but I'm voting Star Wars because it looked really cool. I feel like that would be a cool VR game. Best community support game for outstanding community supports, transparency, responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity, and game updates passage. I have to vote and predict Fortnite. Like, it has Marvel. Come on. Galactus. I don't even play Fortnite, and I know that. Best mobile game Among Us. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's both my vote and my prediction. She's playing that game. That game's super popular. Okay. Even I use this for a team building exercise at my job, all right? With my supervisees. That's the best mobile game. Best indie game. For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. So, Hades. Fall Guys would be my second choice. Fall Guys, do I think Hades? I think Hades will win. This is also a Game of the Year nominee. Fall Guys isn't. I think Hades will win, and that's my vote. Best ongoing, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Does Fortnite really evolve it, or does it just add skins? You know what I mean? I'm going Destiny. That's my vote. What my prediction is. I think my prediction is also Destiny. Shout out to No Man's Sky though. Hello Games making a comeback. Games for impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Tell me why. Both my vote and my prediction. I honestly didn't play any other game. Best performance awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. This is hard. I feel like Daisuke Tsuji, that was just the English. I feel like the Japanese voiceover, the guy who did Zoro and Mugen, is probably better. He didn't have to do anything crazy. Miles, I love him, but he also didn't have to do anything super outstanding. It would be between Laura Bailey and Ashley. I'm kind of tired of Laura taking everything. She, you know, like Troy Baker is in everything, wins all the accolades. But her performance was great, but I was more impressed by Ashley Johnson. How I was able to love Ellie and then kind of like be mad at her with her shift. No spoilers, but I felt like that shift in character was insane. And the facial expressions that I saw, crazy. So I'll go with Ashley Johnson. But my prediction is Laura Bailey as Abby. Best audio design. Okay, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Resident Evil 3 had some good ones. Resident Evil 2 did it better, especially with Mr. X's footsteps. I'm gonna go The Last of Us as both my prediction and my vote, because the sounds in that game were insane. Especially with headphones. For outstanding, okay, best score and music. Okay, Doom. Is it my prediction as well? Yeah. Ooh, Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's hard. Ooh, that's hard. Doom 2016 had the best music, but did Doom Eternal? Hades has good music too. Final Fantasy VII Remake though, the music is just remix versions. Oh, but that One Winged Angel remix. Fuck. I'll stick with Doom. That's my vote. My prediction is also Doom. Best art direction, for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. This game is gorgeous. Like, Ori, but then so is Ghost of Tsushima. And also Hades. I feel like Hades look really cool. I'm gonna give it to Hades. And I think Ori will win. Best art design. Best art direction. For Ori, my vote is Hades though. I really like the art in that game. This like is the most beautiful game I played, but I feel like artistically like yeah, like the environments were artistic, but like this, like the characters and stuff like that. Maybe I'll vote Ori though. I think Ori's gonna win that one. I'm voting Hades. Best narrative. The Last of Us. I know most people hate it. I thought it was pretty... Ghost of Tsushima had a good one too. That was a narrative risk. I thought it was brilliant. That's my opinion. I also think it'll win. From, not the fan votes, but from like the games media votes. Best game direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I liked how they changed the combat for it to be a hybrid of like turn-based and action. I thought they perfected that better than like Dragon Age Inquisition and other games that tried to do that. But for creativity, I guess innovation. This, no. I mean, in terms of being beautiful, yeah, the environments, but it took from other games, so it wasn't very innovative, but it did it well. This might be Hades. I feel like for a roguelike, it was really good. This was creative in terms of narrative. Let's go with Final Fantasy VII. But my vote is Hades for this. Best game direction is Hades. My vote is Final Fantasy VII. My second vote would be Hades. Game of the year, the hardest one ever. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. God damn it. Here's the deal. This Animal Crossing, I didn't play it. Great game for the time. COVID, a lot of people came together, and this gave a lot of people peace. This game gave me peace during COVID. It was just breathtaking. It made me feel zen. This game made me smile a hell of a lot during COVID. I wouldn't pick Doom, even though I really love that game. Hades, I didn't play enough to really judge, but it does seem really cool. But I think it would, for me, it would be between Ghosts and The Last of Us. I think Hades might get picked though for games media. I'm gonna go The Last of Us just because in terms of like graphics, it looked the best out of all these games. In terms of narrative design, it was the strongest, although I know people were uncomfortable with its narrative choice. I think people are gonna go back to it when they're older and look at it like Metal Gear Solid 2 was looked at eventually. It took a lot of risks and I think it was brilliant. I like morally gray themes. I feel like it's more realistic to humans. I love survival horror games. It cleaned up its combat. Its combat's really good. It definitely pushed it forward in terms of like stealth games. Like Metal Gear Solid 5, definitely the best in that element, but this was definitely close in terms of stealth action. I think my choice is The Last of Us, and I also think it's my prediction because of how the games media received it. It had 10s all over the place. There was a few like 8s and 7s, but I don't think enough to change people's votes. I think Ghost of Tsushima would be my second guess, but I think at the end of the day, this game didn't push gaming forward. If I'm looking at this from a critical eye, The Last of Us is the only one that did, but this did it for its genre, Hades meaning. Did it for its genre, so I'm sorry I'm rambling. I think The Last of Us pushed the medium forward, graphically and also gameplay and narrative decisions. It took a risk. I think that was good. I feel like games media people might echo that sentiment as well. So this is my vote and my prediction. I want to say Ghost. I was actually, for me, it was between The Last of Us, Ghost, and Final Fantasy. Ghost made me feel the best, but like I said, it just did things that other games have already done, but it did it well, and it was the most beautiful game I've ever played. But this really, in all avenues, in terms of delivering the best absolute experience across all creative and technical fields, the accessibility, gameplay, the visuals, the narrative, it had it all, as Naughty Dog games tend to, especially Last of Us. So yeah, there we go. Before we leave, let's see what this player's choice joint is. Oh, did I miss a round? Oh, is this to like just vote? Oh, I see. Player's voice. So I just get to vote for a game? Oh shit. Wait, who won round 1? Oh, I can't see it. Ghost of Tsushima's winning. Is this for like Game of the Year? Wow. Player's choice, The Last of Us is number 2. Damn, imagine Ghost of Tsushima wins? Okay. Well, I'm picking The Last of Us, but I wouldn't be mad if Ghost wins. Hell no. Not mad at all. I fucking love that game. So yeah, that is my choice of Game of the Year and all other categories and my predictions based on what the Game Awards has chosen. None of this shit matters at the end of the day. You play what you like. You do you, boo-boo. Nobody gives a shit. Doesn't need to be Game of the Year for you to like it. Let me know what your Game of the Years are. Let me know what your choices are on these categories. I'm really interested to hear it. Let me know in the comments. And if you like this kind of stuff, please give it a like so I know, and I know to maybe do it next year again and every other year after that, perhaps. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Take care, everyone. Bye.